Hi there, my name is Kendrick and welcome to Travel and Live Free. This is part 2 of my adventures to Egypt, and in this part 2 we're gonna start on the train station going from Cairo all the way to Luxor, because we actually didn't make it to Aswan. It was way too difficult of our journey. After we got to Luxor, we got to sightsee some of the best places there, such as the Habu Temple, the Valley of the Kings, Temple of Karnak, and many more. So without further delay, we're gonna go start on our adventures in Luxor. Okay, so we're now on the train to Aswan right now. This is the local train. This is Guinness right there. It looks pretty bad outside, but it's actually not as bad as it once you're on board, and it's quite an adventure. I didn't realize what was gonna happen. It was kind of scary getting to the train, but it looks like everything's gonna be okay. So we'll see you on the other side. Train ride turned out to be pretty bad because first of all, the train was a no smoking train and people were smoking, and number two, there was an Egyptian man that was trying to sexually harass my sister, trying to take a picture of her and trying to invite her to go to this dark corner and take selfies with him. So this place was pretty messed up. Now obviously my sister didn't follow him, and this guy started taking pictures of her anyways, and that's just pretty sick. At some point we had enough of this train and we decided not to go all the way to Aswan and stop in Luxor instead, and turns out it was the best decision that we've made during this trip. Hi, so me and Eunice and Karen are now in, I can't pronounce this, Albahari Temple. So this is the only female ruler of Egypt, and I didn't even notice, but apparently Cleopatra wasn't even Egyptian, she was Greek. So here we are.
So it's like ice cold.
We'll
Yeah, I think you put it in the
have a video of
freezer.
it shortly once we get going.
Man. Oh, it's really nice.
We're now on our way to the temple. The only female queen of Egypt. Okay, so we're heading back now from the temple right here in the background, and we are on our way to the next section here in Luxor. One of the things I noticed here in Luxor so far is that it's definitely a lot better than Cairo. Cairo was a hellhole. People here are nicer, they're not as scamish. I mean, they still hustle and try to sell you stuff, of course, but it doesn't have that, like, give me your damn money, you know, feel to it. We also checked out the Valley of the Kings before this, and that was really good. I was surprised. I didn't know what to expect, and we went to a few tombs, and it seems like it's engraved in the Egyptian culture to tomb rob, because all the pharaohs were robbing each other's tomb, recycling each other's gold, and even stealing their own tomb so that they don't have to dig a deeper hole. So that's pretty interesting information. Anyways, off to the next location. Alright, so we are now in the Temple of Ramses III, I think. Okay, so we're now in Habu Temple. I think we're the only ones here. Super nice. I think the lack of tourists has definitely made this place a lot better. I can't believe that people are not going to Egypt because they think there's some kind of war going on here or some kind of conflict. Because right now, if you're lucky and you're smart, you come here right now and you can come to a temple and have it all to yourself, and no one's gonna, you know, get in your pictures. I mean, they still will, but like, just not as much. Because right now, for example, our group has the whole temple to ourselves, and it's super nice. Just take a look. Wow.
18 temples inside, but today we visit the major one, the Temple of Amun-Ra.
So this place is built by Ramses II.
Yeah.
For the last part of our adventures in Luxor, we explored the Temple of Karnak, and this place was pretty touristy, as you can see in this video. There's tons of tourists everywhere, and the funny part at the end of this tour to the Karnak Temple is this place where we walk around in circles, and apparently if you walk around in circles, you make a wish, it will come true. So as you can see, we got really lucky in our trip to Luxor because we stayed at a really friendly hostel that helped set us up a city tour of all the different ruins within Luxor. After Luxor, our next trip is going to be to Aswan, which is the launching point to our trip to Abu Simbel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. And don't forget to sign up to the Travel and Live Free newsletter, where you can get the 10-step cheat sheet on how to travel around the world, and also get an email newsletter with the latest tips, tricks, and strategy on how to save money on travel for Canadians. You can do that at the description below. Until next time, see you then.